Here we go. Okay. What's up, TikTok? What's up? So I'm at YouTube, wrong platform, or IGTV. Doesn't really matter. Let me just get something in my hands real quick. Let me just talk about the fact. First of all, make sure y'all check out my crystal shop. You can go on my TikTok link in my bio, or you go on my YouTube. Not my YouTube, my Instagram link in my bio, and yeah. So first of all, let's talk about this, right? Lionsgate portal. Everybody has been talking about it. Lion. You know what I'm saying? First of all, this Lionsgate portal is definitely for abundance. I definitely feel that. I definitely feel the energy, feel more abundant, everything. Feel my life changing, everything, okay? So transformations have been happening prior to this Lionsgate portal that has been preparing for this portal, right? Also, ladybugs, butterflies, dragonflies frogs have been really big things that have been showing up right now spirit-wise. Also, what else? Also, I'm just giving y'all everything that I've accumulated over this area. So right now you're being tested, and the reason why you're being tested is because you're jumping into a new reality. You're jumping to all a new ascension, a new level. You're going to your manifestations, new things are happening in your life. But Spirit always has to make sure, did you really learn that lesson? Okay. And a lot of y'all, the lesson is faith. Do you truly trust Spirit like how you say you trust Spirit? Will you let go of the past and welcome in the future? And I always use the analogy for the past couple of days. This is what I've been using the analogy as. When people are doing parkour, they're jumping from roof to roof. But in that midst of them being at a peak at the roof, there's nothing under them. And that's uncomfortable. But they have faith that they're going to land on the other side. So in this Lionsgate portal, of course, you want to write down your manifestations. But what I would really recommend is visualizing, imagining, go to the altar. Also, I think the biggest thing is just like assuming that position and like really telling yourself, okay, no, I'm walking into this now. A lot of you guys probably lost jobs, relationship, friends, all that stuff. And that's because something new is trying to make its way in. But you got to really allow this thing in and to let go, surrender, and allow this to do what it needs to do. Truly and honestly. I think the biggest thing about this whole like manifestation thing is like you really got to let go of your old life, your old consciousness, law of equivalent exchange. Let go of that, sacrifice that for your new life. Yeah. For your new life. Shout out to Kevin. Kevin knows what I'm talking about. We talked on the phone, on Discord, and Kevin's a great person. A lot of y'all really tapped in. Y'all really know what's up. That's why y'all don't look at me like crazy, like I'm crazy or whatever, because y'all are tapped into a frequency. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all sleep on yourselves and think that y'all not tapped in, but y'all really be tapped in. Especially if you understand the things that I'm saying. Like, I know you're tapped in. And the reason why I say that is because, I don't talk from face value. I talk from the root. So everything I talk about is from the root of that issue. So when I talk about, oh, this person is acting like this or this situation is like this, that's because I've examined it to the point I reflect. So I examine it to the point of the root. So where could this have all started? That person acted like that. You know what? Slavery. Yep. That's where that came from. Or you know what? Mama issues. That's where that came from. Like you're able to understand, and that's what allows me to understand people, because I understand that you're acting out of pain because somebody else hurt you. So, and that's because that's all you know. You think that that's how it's supposed to be. Like there could be a trigger word that somebody said from your childhood. And when you hear this word, let's say like somebody says, bruh, you lying. So you could have heard that so much in a traumatic relationship that now when somebody else in a different relationship say, bruh, you lying, and they mean it in a joking way, you're triggered and you think they're trying you or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's very important to like, even have reflection time with yourself and like really get to the root of things and ask yourself, why am I acting like this? Why is this like hurting me? Why did this thing make me feel like this? Why do I feel like this? Like, really ask yourself the question, because at the end of the day, nobody else is going to want to unpack it with you. or not nobody's going to want to unpack it with you, but nobody's going to want to unpack it for you. Nobody can unpack it for you. At the end of the day, only you can do that. What a therapist is there for is to basically just get you to talk. But reality, imagine if you talk to yourself, you could really, the same questions that the therapist would ask you. So why do you think you act like that? So you could do that yourself with reflection. And by all means, I'm not saying don't go to your therapist. I'm not saying that. Go to your therapist, do what you got to do. I'm just saying that it's very similar in reflection to what the therapist also does. But the therapist also gives great advice sometimes too, truly, if you're with the right person, but yeah, man, that Lionsgate portal, just definitely, take advantage of that, and it's on a new moon, so that means it's definitely time to manifest. It's a new beginning, I'm sorry, I'm just playing with my crystals. Yeah, man, but new music on the way. I'm about to break some barriers, y'all. Like, shit about to be crazy, bro. Like, when I tell you the level we about to go into about to be crazy, make sure y'all join my Patreon, because they banned me on TikTok and for like a week on Instagram Live. You know what I'm saying? So, join me on Patreon so where I can say shit however the fuck I want to say it and not feel like, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, I love y'all, and I'm out.